I went from this guy to this guy, and I'm gonna show you how. This is the Dr. K Show. I'm Dr. Karthik Ramanan. I help ambitious individuals and self-criticism with tools and strategies to create optimal everyday mental health. If you're new here and you need to silence that critical voice in your head to get out of your own way, really to live a purposeful life, well, I'm here for you. I encourage you to subscribe right now. It's showtime. Karthik, you're such a nice guy. Any girl would be so lucky to have you. I've heard this on more than one occasion from friends, both male and female, throughout my teenage years and into my 20s, and it used to infuriate me because no matter what, I did not seem to be able to attract the type of woman that I wanted to be with. I tried various dating sites for a period of time too, with varied success, but ultimately I found that nobody had the depth of character that I was looking for. Really, it was more than that. I had a friend who I had feelings for, but I didn't have the courage to tell her. And when things got difficult for her, I was there. We talked at the end of work days. We talked on some weekends. I did everything that I could to help her see her own gifts. And eventually she got into the graduate program she wanted. She was thrilled. I was thrilled. And she moved out of town and barely communicated with me after that. I still had feelings, and I was incredibly hurt. At the time, I couldn't understand why. I was a nice guy. I treated people respectfully and never got defensive. I felt like I always gave. I took the blame whenever it was deserved or not, gave credit whether it was deserved or not. I really started to buy into this notion that nice guys finish last. Do you enjoy when I tell stories? If you're enjoying this one, smash that like button right now. The reality with this friend was, though, I also got needy, both in my mind and probably in my words as well. There wasn't the least shred of real confidence in me because I didn't know who I was. I kept thinking nobody would take the time to look past my obese body and get to know the real me. But the truth is, the real me was filled with self-criticism, and I had to do something about it first. I cannot tell you how many nights I just look up at the sky and ask, what do I have to do to find the right woman for me? By the way, that's the question I'm going to answer for you right now. One day, after a failed series of dates, I was in a dark place, and then it hit me. Am I the man right now who would attract the type of woman that I want? I took a good, honest look in the mirror, and the answer was clearly no. My friend, that is the key right there. You cannot find the right relationship until you find yourself first. You have to be the type of person who will attract the type of person that you want. This doesn't mean change who you are to fit a mold. Quite the opposite, in fact. It means discover who you truly are. Own who you are. Embrace your truth. I did just that. I went on a journey with a plant-based diet and proceeded to lose 100 pounds and change my career along the way, leaving Wall Street to go to medical school to become a naturopathic physician. I stepped out of my comfort zone time and again to grow and shed this notion of who I thought I was supposed to be. And during that time, I wasn't looking for anyone. I was just looking to discover myself and find true joy in just being me. I had no need any longer to have somebody complete me. And that's when a certain someone saw this revitalized, confident version of me and couldn't stop shaking her tail feathers. I could not have found a more perfect woman for me. Both of us underwent significant personal development and emotional maturity work before coming together, and it shows in the way that we communicate and grow together every day. There's no way I would have found that type of connection through filters on a dating site. It had to start with ourselves. So that's the key, my friend. If you want the right relationship, it starts with you. Work on yourself first, and you'll be irresistible to the one you're meant to be with. Question of the day: did you or are you struggling to find the right relationship? If you feel like being awesome, let me know in the comments below what worked and what didn't work. My friend Annette De La Rosa has been working on getting her podcast up and running, and despite running into some difficulties, she pushed through and delivered. She didn't let perfectionism stop her. You may remember her from an interview I did on the channel where we talked about turning your self-doubt into your superpower. She also interviewed me on her podcast, and we go into my story in great depth, as well as how I learned to overcome self-criticism. I think you'll really enjoy the interview. I'll link to both the podcast and the YouTube interview in the description below. Are you struggling to find the right person, the right relationship? Whether or not you believe in soulmates, it's pretty clear that some people are less suited for us than others. And what if you can't find the one who's suited for you no matter what you try? And the longer you go without finding that person, the more you feel you're unlovable and unworthy. I get it, that was pretty much my entire 20s. Here's the secret that changed everything. Right now, take a good, hard, objective look at yourself. Make a list of your traits and characteristics, both positive and negative. Now, make another list, writing out the characteristics you want in that perfect someone. Compare the two lists and ask yourself, would your ideal someone find your present-day self attractive? Do you find your present-day self attractive? How can you expect to attract the type of person you want when they wouldn't be attracted to you as you are right now? You have to become the person they would find attractive. That does not mean become somebody that you aren't. It means become your truest self, because ultimately we may think we know what we want, but when we're true to ourselves, we attract who we need. My friend, the key to a great relationship is to discover yourself first. Don't look at someone else to complete you. Nobody can complete you. Design the ideal version of yourself first and work towards becoming that person every single day. And when you do, you'll not only become internally happier, you'll establish much higher and refined standards for the type of person that you want to be with. At that point, and I speak from experience, the right someone will be irresistibly attracted to you. I believe in your greatness.